Step into the game. We the Curry brothers, night and day network. We bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth we chase greatness. In the darkness we shine like the brightest stars, using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage, we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game. Never staying the same. Night and day network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer, don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Prize is the soul.
What up, y'all? What's going on out here, man?
What up, y'all? What's going on, champs? What's going on,
Second shift Curry gang in the building.
I mean, what up? What up, Curry gang?
What's
going on? Put up the moons, put up them suns and moons up in the joint. What up, y'all? Yeah.
Man, oh man.
What's up, Tiara? Sweet Great Mod, Tamika, Tubi. Yeah. What's going on?
Man,
Miss
oh
AP.
man. We got a couple topics to talk about, man.
Kayla's mom, Ingrid, Brad, what's up? Waitley. Come on, effing up name. Kimberly, what's going on? Butterfly Plank, what's going on? Yeah, so we gonna get into these top. Damn, Nelly, man, taking outdated ass drugs, taking nigga, man.
Damn, niggas not still out here taking E.
Niggas still taking X. The hell?
Niggas stuck in 2000. Niggas stuck in 2002.
Yeah, early 2000 drugs taking ass nigga, man. What he doing out here, Nelly?
Nigga stuck in 2002. That nigga stuck in that timeline. Right. This nigga still stomping in his Air Force Ones and taking E. Damn.
Yeah, that's
I thought niggas was over that.
And we got to get into KeKe Palmer mom witnessed a lot of stuff on the set of Nickelodeon with Dan Schneider. The mama. KeKe mama. Because they've been in that game for a minute. They've been in the industry since she was a kid. So
and y'all know we also what's her name told us the same thing. Kel Mitchell's ex-wife.
Kel Mitchell, right? Yeah, she was on the set of Good Burger and all that. Yep.
Yeah, she was saying they was on some freak shit. She was pregnant at the time, and they wanted to suck some of her breast milk out. And all that, asking her all these freaky questions and all this shit right on the set. Yeah, man, they some freaks.
They some freaks.
Freaky.
Man, please make sure y'all smash that like button on the way in here, because we want to get into these topics, y'all. That's what y'all came for. For us to, you know what I mean? Get into it. Let's get into it.
Smash that like button if y'all haven't already, man. Smash that like button.
What up, Tori and Howard?
All right. Hold on, I gotta hit them with it because they gotta smash that.
Smash that like button.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
What up, Medusa? How you feeling?
Let me light up a CBD cigarette.
Yeah, light up a CBD smoke. Shout out to Medusa. I hope you're feeling better. Y'all know she battling with cancer. So y'all continue to pray for Medusa.
Definitely send praise to the sister, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Definitely send praise to the sister.
Fighting. You know what I mean? Fighter. She's a fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of us is walking around with that problem because we all being poisoned.
Yeah.
For sure. It's really sad, man. It's really sad that we all going through this stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, she fighting, y'all.
The fight, facts.
She putting up a fight, so Yep. Oh yeah, he says Torian said you still got to write your review. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. What's up, Wendy? All right. GT, what's going on? Hey, Nelly. Mr.
Nelly,
Nelly.
what in
He
the
got,
hell this
he
nigga
got,
doing?
I mean, Ashanti expecting a kid too. So, bro, you don't need to be
Crazy.
getting locked up when you, yeah, I mean, you don't need to be getting locked up when you got Ashanti knocked up, bro. Like,
Niggas is still
it's the
doing
wrong time.
E though. Niggas is still doing E, bro. Niggas still do E.
This nigga still doing E, bro, and we ain't talking about Hot 97 either.
We ain't talking. Nope. Right. That was a
Yep.
bar.
Yep. Nelly still getting hot in her. Yep. So rapper Nelly was arrested in Maryland Heights Wednesday morning. So let's get into it. Maryland Heights. Acclaimed rapper, actor, entrepreneur Nelly was arrested early Wednesday morning in Maryland Heights for alleged drug possession. According to Missouri State Highway Patrol arrest report, the rapper behind Smash Hits Country Grammar and Hot in Her was taken into custody around 4:45 a.m. It says Nelly, aka Carnell Haynes Jr., 49, was arrested after the police found ecstasy pills in his vehicle and that he was driving without insurance. Nelly was released from jail
Driving without insurance.
After his arrest. Damn, these niggas is down bad, bro. Like, damn, how you?
Bro, he got E-pills in his car and he driving without insurance.
Bro, he really riding dirty.
He really riding dirty, right? Damn, what type of chaos going on in this man's life to where he can't even have car insurance and he's riding around with E-pills?
Yeah.
What?
Riding dirty. Never catch me riding dirty.
Don't tell me that's his new grind right there. E-pills.
E-pills, right? Yep.
Uzi throwing riding around trying to whip up that insurance money. He was trying to get that insurance money.
Well, he got money. Well, he got Ashanti pregnant. That costs bread, bro. He's about to him and Ashanti having a kid, so he gotta get his money up. You know what I mean? Damn, Nell.
That's wild, bro.
Damn, Nell. What up, Ryan? Damn, Illy Philly, what going on? Damn, Nelly. Damn, Nell. Damn, bro.
Right, boy, definitely wild for that shit. Yeah, that's crazy. How I don't understand how the nigga don't have no car insurance, bro.
It's probably too high to pay for all his cars.
That shit too expensive.
He probably ain't got insurance on none of his cars because
man, car insurance is expensive as hell in 2024. So I feel it.
Yeah.
But damn, bro, you supposed to be Nelly.
Because he owned those cars, but he don't have no car insurance on them, so he probably just driving all his cars without insurance, hoping to not get pulled over. But nigga, you got ecstasy in the car. That's a different story. Damn. Yeah, the boy definitely wild for that shit.
Can't put a band-aid on that situation.
What up, B Michelle?
Oh man, this nigga, boy, this nigga still in 2002, man.
Yeah, bro, he's still on
E. Niggas still do E out there?
He probably pushing.
Do niggas still do E, y'all? Cause I don't do none of that shit. You know what I mean? I left that world a long time ago. I don't do nothing. You know what I mean? Except this CBD and cannabis, and that's about it.
See it like
everything is natural.
All right. What up, Wendy?
Niggas still doing E out there though, bro.
Yup. E, bro.
That shit, yeah, niggas still doing E.
Yeah.
The hell?
I know, right? Pammy Whammy Liberty. I know car show Liberty.
He damn sure too grown for that. What Nelly's in his 40s, ain't he? The hell, nigga? You ain't
nigga, he pushing 50. He's 49 years.
Bro. You too damn grown to be out there doing that.
Shout out to y'all just coming in here. Please hit that like button.
This nigga
go ahead and get those likes to 100.
Yo, bro, it's true. Some niggas are stuck in old timelines, bro.
Yep. What's up, Kimberly?
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. We know niggas that stuck in old timelines, bro. This nigga is still stuck in old timelines.
Ecstasy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's some shit that was popping like when when he was at the height of his career, everybody was on E at that time. Everybody was E. You know what I'm saying? But it's 2024 now. That shit was like all the way back in like 2003 and 2004, 2005, niggas was on that kick.
What's up?
It's 2024.
Winnie Mays. Yep.
Bro, niggas is stuck in old timelines.
Yeah. But Nelly, well, you know you're having a kid with the Ashanti, so with, you know what I mean, with the Ashanti, he's probably moving that E, gotta get his money up. Nah, that shit, yeah, bro. A new kid,
but it's still niggas out there that's buying and actually doing E in 2024.
Yeah, I guess so. But like you said, there's a lot of people still stuck in that time capsule. So who gonna serve them? Like you got crackheads.
That shit ain't even safe.
You still
that
got
shit
crackheads.
Ain't even safe out here with that.
You still got crackheads stuck in crack world. They still stuck in that crack world in the early 90s and late 2000s. You need people that's gonna serve crack. You got people that's stuck in the e-pill fit world. They still gotta be served, don't they? Somebody gotta serve them, right? That's how they look. That's how they looking at it, right?
Bro, he ain't even safe at this moment. You gotta think about all the shit that's being laid with confetti. Right. And they was already cutting E back in the day. They was cutting it with stuff. And people was saying you can't even buy pure E no more.
Yeah, well, the pure E, I think it was MDMA.
Yeah.
Then they used to cut it with all types of other fillers.
Right. But now Fetty's on the street, so why would you even risk it?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, crazy. Yo, Nelly, you crazy as hell, bro.
Might not. Well, I don't think he's buying it from the streets. I'm pretty sure he's a well-connected guy, so I'm pretty sure he got a source where he ain't got to worry about buying it off the streets or anything. You know what I'm saying? He probably got a source where he can get it from without that.
Man, they said that nigga got caught with E-pills. They ain't say he got caught with pure MDMA.
No. I'm just saying.
But it said MDMA.
Nah, they'll still call it. Nah, no, they won't. They'll still call it ecstasy, bro.
It's the difference between ecstasy and pure
but pure MDMA is not really a known term like ecstasy.
So right, I see what you're saying. I mean, the articles, yeah. But you think he had the pure, because you know the E-pills is cut with something for sure, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Diddy is all E, isn't he? Yeah, they all the niggas was popping. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe y'all niggas is more educated on that in here. Any of y'all know why is niggas out here still doing E?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those of y'all who still got y'all ear to the streets.
Nah, niggas ain't really not.
Right, Illy. Right. He probably had that shit all up in the Newport box and everything. Fast. Like, yeah, this nigga really stuck. Yeah, right. This nigga really stuck in the old timeline, bro.
That's so that wonder why that nigga be sweating on stage like that. Be that E. Be in that E.
Yeah, because I thought niggas was mainly, on the perks and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, they on that too. Yeah, they on the perks. They definitely on the perks.
E though?
Yeah, they definitely on the Molly Percocets. Yeah, you already know. You already know.
Gracefully said, yeah, they still popping E out here. Where you from, Gracefully?
Yeah, bro, it's people out here still doing
it flowing? Yeah, I know it's probably heavy. It's probably heavy in certain areas though. Certain areas it's probably not as heavy in.
Well, we know in Arizona is heavy. Certain places down there,
the whole point we making, JM7, he's still on E ever since the early 2000s. Damn.
Bro, you got niggas still smoking.
Niggas ain't moving on from that.
You got niggas still smoking wet, Sherm. Niggas still pop. Well, niggas on perks.
Oh, you in Pittsburgh? Okay.
Yeah, in PA, right?
Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, he said people still drink Ing Bing, that 8-ball. Yeah, you got niggas stuck in 40 drinking 40 days.
Niggas is still drinking. No way, nobody's still drinking 40s out here, bro.
Yeah, niggas still drink 40.
No way, niggas is still actually. Let me get a 40 ounce.
Like we told you, it's niggas stuck in every time capsule, my niggas. Somebody gotta serve them niggas.
This shit is wild. Yeah, I'm really starting to look at the world a lot differently now.
It's time phrases, like it's different time phrases people are stuck in. You got some niggas stuck in the 80s, Some niggas probably still stuck in the 70s, early 90s. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas still stuck in, it's like niggas stuck in different time phases, time capsules and shit.
Maybe it's just because, you know what I mean, niggas' consciousness is rising and we just seeing shit the world differently. Because it's like, just to see that in real time, niggas stuck in all these different timelines. And some niggas from the 70s, some niggas from the 80s, some niggas from the 90s. You know what I mean? And some niggas still stuck in the early 2000s. That shit is wild, bro.
That nigga Nelly really is getting hot in her. That nigga really still getting hot in there, huh? Popping them E-pills and shit.
That's crazy.
Dang.
And how do a nigga get caught with the E-pill? Like, how you even get caught with an E-pill, like, in 2024?
Well,
how does niggas even get caught? Oh, because, you know, they out there scanning niggas' cars and shit, and they can tell if you got your insurance and all that, if you registered and all that. So, yeah, they updated their systems.
True.
They even faster now. I mean, they was able to do that before, but it took time. It was like, but now they able to do it in an instant.
Right.
Because the way they combining the databases now. That's another thing that's going on in America. How these cops are militarized and the way they combine their databases in 2024 is a lot different. People say, "Oh yeah, I know some of it. Yeah, they been reading niggas' plates. They been doing, yeah, but they doing it different now.
Well, yeah, well,
they upgraded the system. There you go, Nomi B. You got it. You got it, Nomi B.
Yeah, they got the
there it is.
They got the camera set up.
And they know what y'all niggas is texting on your phone. And they know what y'all niggas is texting.
And they know if you texting and driving.
Yup. If you in the area with one of their devices and the cars, they know what y'all niggas is saying on your phones.
Damn, Medusa say even cigarettes is played out to me. Right. That's why we got the CBD cigarettes.
Yeah, the CBD Jones is an herbal. Yeah, that's an upgrade.
That's an upgrade. Naturally grown CBD cigarettes that actually helping people with all types of pains and arthritis and inflammation.
Facts.
The CBD smokes. That's why, no tobacco.
Did they say why they pulled Nelly over? Did they say the initial reason?
They said
it for the car insurance or it was something else that he did?
Well, he probably was driving in a nice car anyway. So, and he, it's Nelly. So they might pull him over and see what he up to. You know what I'm saying? He's Nelly. Nelly, can you step out the car for me? I know it's hot in there, but can you go ahead and step out the car for me? So you got any license, registration, insurance, proof of insurance?
They approached him as Nelly? You think they said Nelly because you get out the car for me?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's getting hot out here, Nelly. Could you please take off all your clothes? Pause.
All right. I know it's hot out here, Mr. Nelly, but can you step out the car, please?
Right. This shit is wild, bro.
I know, right, man?
T.I., they was at T.I. too.
Right, man.
They was pulling T.I. over too.
All right, T.I. yesterday and Nelly today. Dang. Who tomorrow? Shit.
Yeah, they got him with a mistaken identity because somebody had the same name. Nigga, they was after him, bro.
They was after with him. Yeah, I think they was picking with him and shit.
They was picking with him, bro. Just like how they was picking with Boosie.
Damn, they damn sure was picking with Boosie. They came home.
Nigga, they be picking on these celebrities intentionally, bro.
Boosie said them same. They pulled him over. They stay pulling him over.
That's because a lot of them be low key hating on these celebrities.
Yeah, because you're driving better cars than them.
Right. They be low key hating on facts.
You said they probably watching Nelly. Yeah, he probably, It's Eric said maybe Diddy starting to snitch. Maybe Diddy he started snitching. Damn.
Right.
Yo, y'all wild for that. Shit, Diddy probably somewhere popping E-pills his damn self. Shit, you know what I mean? Trying to escape the reality.
No telling where the hell Diddy at. He hiding somewhere. Diddy be out though. Diddy still be out and about.
Said Illuminati tapping Nelly. He got to kick upstairs. He owes something. He missed his Illuminati bill. He ain't paid him and T.I. missed their Illuminati bill. They ain't paid the Illuminati
He
bill
ain't
this
pay his
month.
dues.
Ah,
He ain't
the
pay his
people
Illuminati
it's kind
dues.
of hard. Yeah, it's hard. It's getting hard out here. It's getting hard out here. No Diddy.
Man, I don't know, bro.
They
That's
say he ain't pay his Illuminati bill.
yeah, it's
Damn.
crazy. I to be honest, we feel like they be messing with these celebrities though,
Yeah.
on purpose.
Damn, bro. Nigga missed his Illuminati bill. What's up, y'all? Shout out to y'all just coming in. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay, we over
Definitely smash that
100.
like button.
We over 100 likes in here. We had 105 likes. Go ahead if you ain't tapped that like button yet. Please make sure you tap that like button. And it's still 55% off on everything. Make sure y'all head over there, get your shea butter, your body butters, your body oils and soaps. We got the pre-rolls, the
Facts.
trim, the vapes, the lotions and soaps, the lollipops, the CBD cigarettes, everything 50% off when you spend $55 or more. So definitely make sure y'all go over there and support. And all y'all that ordered this week, y'all shipments are going out.
For
Yep.
sure, for sure.
Shipments is going out. As the orders come in, the shipping is going out. All right.
Definitely
Yeah,
appreciate y'all for sure.
I don't understand a man of that stature driving without no car insurance. I mean, maybe he can't pay it because maybe all his expensive cars, it costs too much to insure him. He probably can't foot the bill.
It damn sure do.
Right, shit. He probably was on his way to deliver and sell some ecstasy on his way to so he can pay his car insurance. Who knows?
Right. I mean, we can't confirm or deny it. We ain't gonna say the brother out here doing that, but shit, times is hard.
Yeah, I'm just
Times is hard. So nigga gotta have a little e-business on the side. Times is hard.
What's up, Riddler? All right. Yeah, we just
right.
we just turn around, y'all. We just
right. There was 4 little pills. He definitely down bad. Hell yeah. Or maybe he sold all the rest and he was down to his last 4. Who knows?
This is satire, y'all. What's up?
I mean, yeah, this is satire, y'all. We ain't serious about. We don't talk about real crimes over the air.
So we got to get into KeKe Palmer. That KeKe Palmer's mother, basically revealing things she seen on the set of Nickelodeon with Dan Schneider. So she did KeKe Palmer does a podcast where she invites celebrities on and talk about the industry, talks about all those type of things. So let's go ahead and get into this article. So by TMZ, KeKe Palmer mom's Dan Schneider Nickelodeon set or weird cultish. So she said it was cultish like behavior. So KeKe Palmer's mother remember the vibe on the set of Dan Schneider's Nickelodeon shows, and she says things felt very strange. KeKe Palmer's mom, Sharon Palmer, recalled her experiences with Schneider in the latest episodes of KeKe's podcast, Baby. This is KeKe Palmer. So let's go ahead and get into this clip of KeKe Palmer's.
What's up, sweet great mom? Yeah, shout out to Philly. I see you. Hello from Philly.
All right, sweet great mom. Shout out to Gracefully Living. All right, we see y'all coming up in here. What's up, Faith? All right, Faith in me. Yep, as y'all come in here, please smash that like button. What's up, Miss J? Jessica Taylor.
All
right, we see y'all.
Yeah, man, we know Nickelodeon niggas on them set freak nasty. Yeah, always into those peak jokes and.
All right, I do got a clip.
Weird jokes and shit.
After I play KeKe's clip, I do got another clip to play. A short little 2-minute some clip.
Freaky Nickelodeon sets.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into this clip. In case you missed it,
here's the clip.
Smash that like button. Let's get it.
Click that shit.
I honestly do remember you having a lot to say about the Dan Schneider sets. I remember you feeling a way about Nickelodeon and how they kind of, obviously, no shade, no tea, but I do want to hear what you have to say because, yeah, go ahead.
My honest opinion is I thought the whole atmosphere of the Dan Schneider set was very weird. It was very cultish. The parents were very secretive. And I honestly thought they all took themselves way too seriously. The whole conversation was, oh my God, what's happening next? Did you hear? They're going to cancel this show. What's coming next? It was always so frantic about what was being canceled. And I always looked at you at being Nickelodeon as just a stopping station. When I saw the Drake story, it just broke my heart because I could see how his parents got trapped. I could see the grooming that went on.
Now wait a minute. Let's stop at that point, because I think that's a big thing that people are talking about, because a lot of the people don't know this experience.
Right.
And I want to be clear, that's not every child's experience.
Hold on, real quick. Now, the people she said, don't let that go over your head. She said Drake. I know KeKe wanted to cut that off. She cut her mom off because her mom was about to go in. So Drake being groomed, parents being there. Drake came into that scene too at an early age in Canada with the whole
Degrassi
and all that. So he's been an actor. So she cut him off. I realized KeKe cut her mom off because her mom was about to go in.
She was.
Her mom managed her career and all that. So she was around. And she
was around that shit. She seen it. Facts.
That's why KeKe was able to be saved from all the other stuff. All the other kids was victims to, because her mom was there, hands on.
Right.
She wasn't gonna let nothing happen to her daughter.
What's the name was saying the same thing about Keenan. Keenan's parents was around.
Keenan's there,
yeah. That's why he was able to you know what I mean? I mean, we don't know exactly what went on them sets, but we heard the stories. So we can't, like we said, we can't confirm or deny any of this. But
the white stories, my bad. Okay, my bad, y'all. The white Drake, not Drake, the grassy Drake, the other Drake. Yeah, I know what y'all saying.
That one, the other one too.
All of them though, both of them.
What the hell y'all think this is? You think never mind.
It's still true.
That shit still remain true.
Yeah, not the
the hell?
All right, not the grassy Drake. The other Drake.
All right, the other Drake. All right. Shit, I ain't even know what was another Drake. I ain't know what the fuck Drake they
I know which one they talking about, the one from Nickelodeon. But Drake too, the rapper Drake, because remember he was acting early on too. So Draconians and shit. But let's continue. Let's continue.
Horrible, and we hear a lot of these horror stories with child.
Drake from Drake and Josh. Yeah, I know.
As a child entertainer, they weren't in the form of that by the grace of God, I didn't have that experience. In my experiences with you in this industry, I had moments where people tried to push us away from each other, or tried to come in between us, all that. You never would allow that kind of thing to go down.
She said, though.
All that. You never.
Hold on. Listen.
In my experiences with you in this industry, I had moments where people tried to push us away from each other, or tried to come in between us, all that. You never would allow that kind of thing to go down. And it created dissension in our relationship. And I definitely felt overly controlled and confined, and almost like I was in a prison sometimes.
Damn. So she said, and that's what they do. They try to separate you from your family so they could have their way with you. Now,
you realize she said all the other parents were so secretive. They didn't tell her nothing because she knows she wasn't going for that.
Right.
So they ain't talk a lot around KeKe Palmer's mom.
Nah.
That's why she said they were so secretive.
Well, she didn't sell her daughter off like the rest of them did.
That's why they didn't. That's why they were so secretive.
Dang.
That's wild, bro.
Well,
Them motherfuckers be around like vampires.
Well, shout out to KeKe mother for keeping her keeping her safe. Shout out to y'all. What up, Subliminal Frequency, Bobby BK. All right, make sure y'all smash that like button on the way in. Yep, I think we can go ahead and get the 150. Go ahead and get that to 150, y'all. 200.
Yeah, you might as well smash that like
button. They can get us back in the algorithm,
push
man.
The button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Yeah, y'all got to get us back in the algorithm. Curry game. They didn't kick us out the algorithm so damn long.
Hell yeah, they've been shadow banned. Yeah, they shadow banned us for a whole damn month.
Yep. Peace, Bobby BK. Yep. So let's go ahead and switch over to this clip I got. If y'all want to watch the interviews about the Nickelodeon shit, like we got interviews with Kel Mitchell's wife, where she talks about a lot about the stuff on set with Nickelodeon. Good Burger and all that shit. She talks about all that stuff on the interview.
Yeah, she said they was freaky while she was pregnant and shit. They wanted some of her. They wanted some of her. They said they wanted some of her breast milk.
Yep, they wanted a breast milk. Yep, it was mansion
party. And they turned Kel into a toy.
Eddie Murphy house.
A toy.
Yeah, they went to a mansion party at Eddie Murphy house, where she said they had to pick these keys. There was 6 doors, and whatever key you picked, whatever's behind that door is what you stay in there all night.
Right. Yep.
She said she left though because she was pregnant, and Kel stayed there overnight. That's crazy. Now we don't know how true. We can't confirm or deny it's her.
Yeah, we don't know how true any of that is. I mean,
but we got all those interviews on the Kel Mitchell's ex-wife interviews on the channel, so y'all can check them out too. But let's get.
We ain't saying that she's lying, but we ain't saying that she's telling the truth because we wasn't there. Yeah, because I know a lot of people try to. Y'all was going along. Nah, we let people tell their stories, and it's up to y'all to, make that decision. Y'all make the decision whether y'all feel she's lying or telling the truth.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it's all alleged for sure. So I don't know what the hell went on, but she definitely said there was some freaky shit going on that Nickelodeon set.
All right, so let's go ahead and click this shit, man. So in case you missed it,
here's the clip.
Being around Kel and the whole Nickelodeon gang, have you ever met the TV producer and creator of all that, Dan Schneider?
I have.
And what do you know about the allegations of his inappropriate behavior around the kids?
The age ranges, the ones that I was familiar with, are ages 13 to 22.
I threatened him with something else horrible.
And at the time, even okay, that's weird.
I will come after you. It's time to talk about this monster, Dan Schneider. He is a former writer, producer, and director from Nickelodeon who did some disgusting things to children while he was there. But instead of investigating him like they should have, Nickelodeon gave him $7 million and said, "Thank you for your work. You can go away now." Yet those survivors have not forgotten what he has done to them. If you guys don't know who Dan Schneider is, no worries, but he is a former actor back in the 80s. He was in several movies and television shows until he became a writer, and then he worked at Nickelodeon on a show called All That, which a lot of people are familiar with and turned out to be a success. But after this show lost its popularity, he moved on to create The Amanda Show, and during this time, he worked very, very closely with Amanda Bynes, and obviously that's really problematic. He worked on a lot of different shows and several more with Nickelodeon.
I honestly, he was just he's just weird. I never saw anything like myself with my own eyes, like with him and anybody else, but it was kind of like known, that just kind of unsaid, like the elephant in the room. So I felt like he like walked around it, like kind of played around it, so that it was never anything that was going to be overt. It was always covert. But when I did, up to recently, I had seen a TikTok in regards to the FBI's words for pedophiles, and there was so many like words for like cheese was like girls, and like pizza.
All right, so let me go ahead and switch over to our TikTok.
And that was just a small clip of the interview. So y'all can go watch the full, because she really started to go in eventually, and she started saying a lot of other freaky stuff that was going on.
And we did a recent interview with her, a few months back,
right?
When the whole Kel thing came out again. And also we have we got a lot more footage for her that we got probably put out. Probably be a good time to put it out since Dan Schneider back in the media again. So we put some more. We put some more of that out. So let's go ahead and get
the story she told about Nick Cannon with the cheerleader outfit.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I'm
not gonna say who, but another celebrity paid Kel, and I was like, dude, you should not do this. Paid Kel like $15,000 to be his kid's like toy kind of thing.
Dang.
And then after Kel went to the house and was a toy for the whole day, we were in New York and we went to the Hamptons. It was my first time in the Hamptons, but anyway, we had to catch like the little plane over there. And at the time I was pregnant and I was just like, oh my gosh, I was scared. I was throwing up. I was like, I can't come back like this. But anyway, well, after Kel was the toy, they had an adult party where they basically picked keys from like different, like there was all these doors and all these rooms and you had to stay inside the rooms. Yeah, whatever key you picked up, you had to go inside that room with whoever's in that room. Eddie Murphy was the one who invited Kel to be the toy to his kids.
Oh shit! Eddie Murphy.
He's got the best track record, right?
Yeah, that's messing around with the trannies and shit. So he the one that had the party, the adult party right afterwards in the Hamptons. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but another celebrity.
So mess around with the trannies and shit. Yeah, you know Ed Murphy. You know Ed Murphy was a wild boy back
then. That shit's crazy. Yeah, I remember he got caught in the wheel. He got caught in the car with the trans, and he was saying he said nah, he wasn't messing. He said he was just giving them a lift.
Right. Yeah, shout out to Tiara for gifting the memberships, yo. If y'all got a membership from Tiara, please make sure y'all give her thanks for the memberships. We appreciate you, Tiara, for that. Yep.
I'm very happy to be here. Right.
Yep. Well, I might add some more stuff on here. Hold on, y'all. But y'all, the full interviews, we got them Jones out on this channel. So let me flip back to the KeKe John one more time. Maybe
you're the Prince of Zamunda.
For y'all that just came in, this is KeKe Palmer's podcast. There's a clip on there with her mother saying what she witnessed, weird cultish-like behavior on the Nickelodeon set. So we can bring this back one more time for y'all. All right.
I honestly do remember you having a lot to say about the Dan Schneider sets. I remember you feeling a way about Nickelodeon and how they kind of, obviously, no shade, no tea, but I do want to hear what you have to say because, yeah, go ahead.
My honest opinion is I thought the whole atmosphere of the Dan Schneider set was very weird. It was very cultish. The parents were very secretive. And I honestly thought they all took themselves way too seriously. Mm-hmm. The whole conversation was, oh my God, what's happening next? Did you hear? They're going to cancel this show. What's coming next? It was always so frantic about what was being canceled. Mm-hmm. And I always looked at you at being Nickelodeon as just a stopping station. When I saw the Drake story, it just broke my heart because I could see how his parents got trapped. I could see the grooming that went on.
Now, wait a minute. Let's stop at that point because I think that's a big thing that people are talking about because a lot of the, people don't know this experience. Right. And I want to be clear, that's not every child's experience.
No, it's not.
It's horrible. And we hear a lot of these horror stories with child entertainers. But I would tell you, my horror stories in my life as a child entertainer, they weren't in the form of that by the grace of God, I didn't have that experience. In my experiences with you in this industry, I had moments where people tried to push us away from each other or tried to come in between us. That's true. All that. You never would allow that kind of thing to go down. And it created dissension in our relationship. And I definitely felt overly controlled and confined. And almost like I was in a prison sometimes.
Now that's what they do. They try to, like we said, they try to separate them kids from their parents. Most of them parents don't, no oversight over their children. Most of them just drop their kids off, leave them there, and keep on rolling. What KeKe mother said, most of the parents on there was secretive. They kept secrets. They probably didn't tell her nothing because she wasn't going, like you said, she wasn't going to go for that. So,
and some of them could have already came from a background of abuse.
Broken home abuse. Yeah, abuse at the home.
Yeah, sometimes the parents could be involved in the abuse.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They were saying that about
Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany. What you call them? From Different Strokes. You know what I'm talking about.
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman, yeah, Gary Coleman.
Yep, Brittany, Gary Coleman. It's a couple that they said the parents. Yeah, the parents was abusive and whatnot. So yeah, they was already
taking the money from them.
Right. They was already in on it.
Hey, now what's up to your talks? All right, shout out to y'all just coming in. If y'all can hit that like button. All right, we at 159. Yep. Oh, shout out to my babe for sharing the live streams. I appreciate that. Sharing the live streams to your community wall. Appreciate that. Shout out to Incoming Opinion. Appreciate that. All right, so okay. I was trying to see if I can get another clip, y'all. Because we be putting these Jones on. I putting these clips on TikTok. They be getting 200,000-300,000 views on that John in like a day. Sometimes in a day, sometimes like a couple days. You know, they real receptive to this type of content over there on TikTok. Let me see if I can pull something else up. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild out there, man. That industry ain't. There's so many people that want to get in the industry, and the industry knows that, so they take advantage of that because they like, well, if you ain't gonna do it, somebody else. It's a whole nother line out there. They do what you ain't gonna do.
Yeah.
And they be having them do all types of freaky shit, man. It's the industry with the casting couch.
Yep.
Every time that he like got really.
All right, let me see something. That was the one. I think it was. Might have been this one.
18, probably just turned 18 years old. So I'm like, okay. So, but I wasn't really my plan to. So I never told Kel that I was actually coming. So I just popped up, and it was sometime maybe between like, I don't know, like 9 and 10 or like 8 and 10. I know it was in the evening. And I popped up, and I like open the door. I don't really hear anything, but I kind of hear like a television on or maybe like some talking. And I go into the guest room, and Nick is on the bed in my cheerleading outfit with his like little skinny legs and got like white socks on and my entire full cheerleading outfit. And my cheerleading outfit is like different from I think what people are used to. It's the kind where it's like a turtleneck. It's like, you know, like long turtleneck, and it's kind of very tight, you know, like fitting around like the waist and arms. So it was funny. I will say it was funny, but it wasn't like that kind of funny because I have OCD, and I don't like when people like are in my things at all. So I'm just really upset at this point. I'm just angry. I'm mad because he's wearing my cheerleading outfit. 18, probably just turned 18 years old. So
yeah, Nick Cannon, well, shit, you know, that's what they used to do for skits for Nickelodeon, put the dress and all that stuff on. And yeah, you know, they ain't really nothing new. He, you know.
Yeah, I don't really yeah, they was always in that type of bag on those shows. I mean, I don't really know.
Make sure y'all check out for an interview.
Yeah, I don't know how to take that. Like, if she walked in, they was doing some freaky shit. Then that's something different.
Make sure y'all check out our full interview on the channel too.
Facts.
In fact, let me drop the link. Hold on, let me drop some links so y'all can watch the full interview. All right, so we got 2 interviews on here. One with her talking about when she first met Orlando Brown and how he turned out. Let me pull. Let me see if I can pull some of these up, y'all, while we still on the live stream.
Man, Orlando definitely been around the industry. He knows, right? So you know he knows what's really going on.
All right, this is the one with Orlando Brown. Post this link for y'all that want to watch it.
Damn, I ain't never heard that Brittany Murphy's mom was the one that allegedly unalived her. Wow, I ain't never heard that one before.
See if I can pull some of this up. Hold on, y'all.
Damn. Have you ever heard that before, JR? Did you ever hear that? Yeah, that the mom was involved.
I wouldn't put them past it because they all part of the Star Whackers.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them, but damn, that's crazy. That's some crazy ass. Accusations right there. That's wild.
All right, let's go.
Welcome back, Miss Taisha. Back to the show again.
Right. Yes. So I didn't know anything. I wasn't sure because I didn't meet Raven until later on, or maybe I had met her before, but I just had met. He had full of energy. I mean, like he was just
look alive. Like they look alive.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the interview when we was talking about Orlando Brown, right? The Disney trafficking ring and all that. So make sure y'all.
But he was just an entirely different kid with drama.
And at what age was when you this last time at the bowling alley? What age was he?
I want to say maybe like 13, 14, maybe 15.
So this was during the That's So Raven.
Yes, this was during That's So Raven. Yes.
This is around the time where he allegedly was dating Raven Simone at the same time while they were on the show, or they had something going on.
Right. Yes. So I didn't know anything. I wasn't sure because I didn't meet Raven until later on, or maybe I had met her before, but I just had met them separately. I had met them separately. I believe he was on also. Was he on 101? Or he was on a lot of shows like at this time. Like he was filming. I think he had filmed That's So Raven, but he was also on like guest starring on a couple of other shows. So I'm not sure. In between this time, because I don't know. You know, I saw him say that he was dating Raven. But anyway, she was not there when I had seen him on one of the last times, and I remember asking Kel, like, well, what's happening? Like, what's going on? His entire demeanor had changed. His entire conversation had changed. At this time, he was like trying to figure out, like, oh, we should go get drunk. We should, go get high. Like, it was just a completely different kid, like all the way.
Yeah, that's that's probably when he started doing drugs heavy, like at an early age. The industry started to get to him. He started the more abuse he took, the more allegedly, he started using drugs. I mean, he was open about a lot of this stuff anyway.
Right.
I mean, a lot of it sound like, like rubbish because the way he was saying it, the way he presents it, the way he expresses it, it's kind of nigga like talking riddles and shit. But if you could read between the lines, you can definitely get what he talking about.
He gotta talk in riddles though.
Yeah, because he don't want to.
For the safety of his life, to tell you the truth, because he knows what's going on in that industry.
Celebrity or younger celebrities, I feel like, especially when they're on shows, when the producers are not melanated themselves, they really don't care, right? They just kind of like give the kids sugar all day. They have to be up and hyper, for the camera, and then kind of after that, they really don't care. I don't remember seeing, there's a couple of like Tia and Tamara's mom and dad were present. Keenan's mom was present a lot. There's a lot of celebrities who's
so that's what we was going back to what we were saying about KeKe mom being there. Like a lot of other kids' parents was there, heavy hands on. She just mentioned
Tia and Tamara's parents definitely. Mari, they were definitely there.
Yeah, their parent, Tia and Tamara, and they little brother.
Yeah, little brother. Yup.
Yeah, they was all.
Yeah, they definitely.
Their parents is like those parents is kind of managing their careers. What's the one that did Lion King? His parents was there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, is it
Jason Weaver?
Jason Weaver.
Yeah, his parents was hands on. They was actually managing his career, so they was.
That brother's benefiting from that even to this day.
Yeah, Jason Weaver still getting.
That's
paid
good,
off.
Man.
Any Lion King remakes or anything, he gets paid off of that. Yep. Yeah.
It's good to have strong parents. If you are gonna have your kids in that industry, you need to be watching them like a hawk.
Hell yeah.
Parents were present all the time, and those kids, from what I feel like that's like the difference. Like, when you have a strong family lifestyle at home and you have someone that's there, that's a parent that cares about you, that's constantly on the set. And I don't remember seeing Orlando's parents there.
Nah, his parents wasn't on the set. Hell nah.
But sometimes too, kids, once they start making all the money, then
it's kind of like they run the show. It's kind of like whatever they need, whatever they want, whatever they need to do, they just become, they're just like in control. And I don't know. So sometimes it's because the parents aren't there, but sometimes it's like the kids are like, hey, this is my money. This is my show. I do what I want to do. I pay the bills. But they're kids too. But you know what I'm saying? That so, but I
basically they bossing the parents around.
Orlando's parents. Or I don't remember seeing his parents. Not that maybe they were there, but I just don't remember them being like all around all the time.
Yeah.
And I had we were at this bowling alley, and he was just looking so like distraught, like just so just distraught. And it was like, I think I was talking to him about because like I said before, he was so like talkative and going on and on and on. And this time I had to like pull information from him. The light was gone. And he was just like, kind of like he wanted to get high or get drunk to just forget about everything that was going on. He just didn't even seem like he wanted even anything to do with any celebrity, anything at that time.
So what you think went on at that time when he was, that it seems like something happened where, I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have my master's degree in social work. So I'm a social worker. And I started a nonprofit. And I work with kids all the time. And so that's why I'm like, no, let me just talk about this, because there was a huge difference. And that usually happens when something traumatic happens, where there's like a complete change in personality. I believe that he has been diagnosed with schizophrenia, but as well, schizophrenia can also come from a splitting of personalities due to trauma, sexual abuse.
MK Ultra.
Yeah.
Because
so
go ahead.
So you feel like this whole so he just had started Disney around that time with the That's So Raven. So it's like, it seems like that's when they start, once you get those type big contracts with those shows with Disney, that's when they start splitting your mind with this whole MK Ultra thing.
It could be, I felt like, because I remember talking with Kel about it, and I'm like, he was like beginning like the height of his career. I think like the beginning, like so many things were happening for him that I thought his behavior didn't match with what was actually happening in his life. And so I'm like, what? And I was asking Kel, like, well, did something happen? Like, what's going on? Because he was just so different. Yeah. He was, almost like a whole different person.
Well, have you noticed anybody he was around that could have influenced that too, besides just Disney, and like any other pairs he might have been around that was on the same path and doing the same things that he was doing? And
Well, okay, so one thing are you guys are familiar with Kyla Pratt, correct? And you know who her, I believe it's her uncle, Geronimo Pratt.
That's her grandfather. Geronimo Pratt is Kayla Pratt's grandfather. Let's continue.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
Geronimo Pratt, the Black Panther. Yeah.
You talking about Geronimo, what, from the Panthers?
Yeah. Did you know that was Kyla Pratt's uncle?
Yeah, I thought that was his grandfather. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's her grandfather.
Grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I Kyla Pratt was there, and I think they were like hanging out and stuff. But like what I think, her family was pretty, serious too. Like nobody's gonna mess with Kyla Pratt, right? Because of who her grandfather is, who, she has a very strong connections within her family. So she was pretty grounded. But I remember some interactions actually with I don't know if it was maybe it was an award show, Nickelodeon, maybe it was a Teen Choice, I'm not sure. But there was a weird interaction that I had noticed with Orlando and Nick at one of these events. This was after I felt like his personality had changed. And this was like, maybe it was the behind the scenes.
Let me pause this real quick because, Orlando Brown outed Nick Cannon, for claiming he gave him fellatio and all that with a dress on and all
I
those things.
forgot about that.
Remember Orlando Brown outed him.
Right.
So she's saying that Nick Cannon was there. It was like a rare exchange between Orlando and Nick Cannon at the party, at the bowling party. So whatever transpired between them, it was something that went on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Later on, and Orlando came out with that accusation towards Nick Cannon. Yeah.
Saying that Nick had to give him head.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what he insinuated. That's what he said. I mean,
awards or some sort of Kids' Choice Awards, possibly, or Nickelodeon.
I think it's in this video.
And his demeanor to me with Nick was very different. So, you know, and I kind of peeped, you know, you kind of look at something and you're like, because I think I had seen them maybe before, and then their demeanor was regular, you know, like, hey, you know, just like, you know, how people see each other. And then this time I felt like something was going on different, like some animosity. Like Orlando felt like he had possibly some animosity with Nick, or there was something else that was happening that I wasn't aware of. And
what they was like confrontational, arguing?
No, it wasn't confrontational. It was more just like, you know, when you see somebody and you don't really like them and you just kind of like look at them but you say hi and you're cordial, but it's kind of like you're fake. Nick, on the other hand, was like his regular self, because, you know, Nick, when you do stand-up, you're like, I feel like Nick is completely trained since he's very young to be in front of the camera, you know, to do what he's supposed to do, to always be on. But I think at this time, Orlando was kind of like not having it. Like he was not happy with the industry. He wasn't happy with whatever was going on with Disney. He wasn't happy with his, like, he just was not happy about anything. And I felt that, like, when I saw the interaction with Nick and then what, you know, Orlando is saying now, I'm like, wow, that kind of goes along with that, right? Because if someone, whether or not, now you have to remember, so a lot of these kids, they're kids, right? But they're also like, you know, want to experiment with drugs and with alcohol. But a lot of times they're experimenting with adults. And, you know, a kid's tolerance to drugs and alcohol is not the same at all as an adult's tolerance. Yeah. And so it's like, I always have felt like the adults, you know, allowed kids, knowing that they were children, especially on shows where, like I said, there weren't a lot of parental supervision. And, you know, these, obviously the adults could not have had good, you know, motives for that, right? Who gets kids drunk, right? Or who's doing, like, why are you sitting around with kids getting drunk?
So a lot of these were like other Hollywood stars who were adults having these types of relationships with the children, the celebrity children.
Yeah, well, I don't, you know, I can't say for certain. I don't know. And Nick, you know, at the time, I believe he might have been a kid too. But he was an older kid, you know what I mean? So whether it's kids that are older that these kids look up to in the entertainment industry, whether it's like, you know, like kind of like peer pressure, kind of like you do what I do. And I can see how easy it would be for somebody, especially who doesn't have a good, solid family structure.
Yeah, sort of like when Usher went to live with Diddy at 12 years old.
Oh,
and Usher explained on Howard Stern show how he seen a whole lot of shit going on at Diddy house. Shit that his young ass wasn't even supposed to be seeing.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, no, like that kind of stuff should never happen. That kind of stuff should never happen.
So have you witnessed any of this type stuff personally with any? Because you've been around a lot of the child stars, being with Kel, because you know Kel was definitely around a lot of them because he was one himself. So have you noticed any of that yourself?
Well, yes. Well, I mean, you know, so many adults while we were kids were getting us fake IDs. They were trying to have us drink all the time. You know, trying to get high, you know, saying like, it's okay, don't worry about it. You know, you got the best show on TV. It's kind of like they were trying to use alcohol and drugs as a means to, like, you know, be cool. Like this is going to be the best time in your life, you know, but people overdid it and these were kids. So they're throwing up. A lot of the, honestly, any, what is it called? Like any of the movie premieres, any of the Hollywood events, when there's kids that are people still, like adults all around were giving us alcohol, knowing that we weren't 21.
So you know our viewers going to want to know who they are, right? They going to want to know.
Okay, so for example, like,
I mean, well, let's go. Let's talk about Chris Stokes with the B2K and Immature. I mean, Chris Stokes been accused of a lot of accusations that Ras B came forward and said, and a couple of the group members said that Chris Stokes was sleeping with the kids, sleeping with them when they was younger. I mean, can you attest to some of that?
Okay, so there was a couple of times where, so Kel was in an Immature. I don't know if it was an Immature video. I believe it was. I don't remember what song. Maybe it was. Gosh darn it! I'm sure you guys will be able to look it up and find it. But anyway, Kel was in a music video with Immature, and I believe it was Chris Stokes' sister. And so I was down at the video set, and I'm just a little strange. Chris Stokes, he's a husband. I think he has children. I think he was married, but I don't think I've ever seen his wife or his kids. And because Kel was friends with, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name.
Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston, yeah. And Marcus Houston was also on Sister Sister. And so, they were really good friends, and we would hang out with them sometimes. And I remember when, oh my God, Chris Stokes called Kel and was like, hey, I want you to come, but make sure you bring your wife, because I want you guys to meet, or these kids want to meet you, or I'm thinking about signing this new group. Come with me, and make sure she comes. And so I was so confused because I'm like, why do I need to go? But I think he wanted me to go to validate, like that he wasn't, I don't know, possibly to validate or to make it okay. Because, that's kind of strange. I feel like, you're going to someone's house, Kel and Chris Stokes, because, B2K or Marion and his little brother wouldn't have known. I mean, they know about Chris Stokes being a manager, right? But, seeing Kel or seeing Keenan, I think they asked Keenan. I don't think Keenan was able to go. So Kel and I went.
So it was Immature featuring Smooth and Kel Mitchell. Watch Me Do My Thing.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, the music video is actually on YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool.
The whole music video. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. As I was thinking of the song in my head, like I know I can't remember the name. Okay, yes, Immature. Yep, and Smooth. Yep, there you go. And so, so Chris Stokes had called Kel and was like, "Hey, can you meet me over here? Because I'm thinking about signing this group, and we want to meet you." And he was like, "Just make sure your wife comes." And I was a little bit confused at it. But when we got there, we got to Omarion's house, and it was Omarion and his little brother. And they were like, I want to say, okay. When you're kids and you're running around the house and you're a guy, a little boy kid, and you run around like in your underwear, like boxer shorts or gym shorts, and maybe your shirt off.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like a regular thing?
When you're a small kid, yeah, but
like 10 and 11 and 12. I mean, this was like a Saturday morning too. So it was like, or Saturday afternoon. So it was like early in the afternoon, I don't know. I know in my house, we like clean the house every Saturday. My mom hated my brother to walk around with no shirt. So she didn't like it. But I noticed that other parents didn't seem to have a problem with that, right? You're just a little boy walking around, because you're not a girl. So it's like,
that's not really a big deal. Yeah, that's
not a big thing. Yeah, not a big thing. So Omarion, he just started singing, and I was just like, I was blown away because he sounded wonderful. And the same thing, I think his little brother came out too and was like singing and dancing, and both of them were just phenomenal. But I will say that the way that, to me, that Chris Stokes was looking at them was weird to me. And I felt weird about it. And I remember talking with Kel, and I'm like, I don't want to ever do that again. Like, I never want to do that. I never want to go anywhere with Chris Stokes and talk to anybody. Because I felt like he was kind of like using Kel to vouch for his intentions. Like, oh, this is a good guy. He's married. And kind of like using the fact that we were young and a young celebrity to try to like lure in other young kids. And
so exactly how was Chris Stokes looking at them? That was like, where was it, like in a perverted type of way, like he was getting a boner, or like what type of
Yeah, I mean, to me, it felt like perverted. Now, I don't know if he was getting a boner or anything like that, but
Pulse. I know, right?
Yeah, it was. You know what I mean. Like when people, when adult men are looking at little girls, or look like it just different. It's not like, oh my gosh, this is wonderful singing, but it's kind of like a different kind of look. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they're looking at them like meat, like they want to eat them or devour them. Yeah. Not like, it doesn't seem innocent. It didn't seem innocent.
Like they was a bunch of immature snacks out there.
Exactly. And so from that, because I didn't even know. I mean, I thought that Chris Stokes was possibly gay or something, but everyone was like, he's not, because he's married, he has children. And so I just threw it out my head at that time. But then when we were watching Omarion and his little brother, performing, and like I said, they were wearing like shorts, and I think their shirts were off. And these were little kids, they're like little scrawny, little, like 11, they were little, like 12, 11 years old, little body, they're just little scrawny little kids. But he was looking at them like to me, if I was a parent, I'd tell my sons to put some clothes on. Like I was that uncomfortable.
Dang, wow.
Yeah, I was uncomfortable because they were innocent. They don't know what the heck's going on. I'm sure their mom was like innocent, and I felt like Chris Stokes was looking at them like a predator, how a predator would look at,
So have you ever been around Ras B?
Yeah,
with Chris,
I have.
And how his relationship with Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston. You remember he made some accusations about Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston. Plugging them in the booty hole or whatever.
In the Hershey Highway.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen any interactions between Chris Stokes and B2K and those little get-togethers they used to have, because they threw Bow Wow in the mix? Bow Wow was in the mix. Bow Wow.
So Chris Stokes, they would have these and he would call them like family barbecues or something. So I think when B2K, or whenever Chris Stokes, I guess, would sign a group, he would make sure like all of them would stay in a house. And so at this time, I can't remember where the house was, but the house was somewhere like on the outskirts of LA County. I don't know if it's San Bernardino, but it was somewhere like not in LA County, in a beautiful house. And all the boys were staying there. And so most of the parties would start kind of early, and then like their parents would be there, family members would be there. And then like he was also like, I guess they would practice or something afterwards, but he would have these tickle parties, like, I don't know, like tickle things, like, oh man, like he would be tickling like them. And
any excuse to touch him, any excuse to put his hands on him.
Man, he was like, oh, you guys, everybody has to leave. It was like 7 o'clock or 6. It was kind of strange to me because, you think, okay, B2K, they just got signed. They're working on their album, and this is supposed to be like a family party. But it was weird to me that it was going to be over like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I don't remember. It was ending very early. And I was just like, and then he was like, yeah, we're going to have our tickle parties. This is what Chris Stokes was saying. And I'm like, tickle party? Like,
that sounds like a code word for something else. A tickle party.
Tickle party.
Tickle. That just don't sound right.
No.
A tickle party. Like a grown ass man saying that he gonna have a tickle party with a bunch of little kids.
Yeah. And then I don't think the parents lived there. Like I don't think the parents stayed at this house. I don't know who stayed at the house.
I'm guaranteed the parents ain't stay there. That's probably like a house where he just kept all of them there to perform, to keep them there to record, to practice, and do whatever else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have they little get-togethers and,
Yeah. So to me, it felt
grooming them.
I think so. Like, just to be completely honest, especially now that, I've seen it for the past 8 years. I've seen kids become groomed. These are kids coming from nothing that don't have a lot of.
Well, we did interview Ras B brother. Let me pull some of that up real quick. Like I said, everything's still 55%. 50% off. Spend $55 or more. Definitely make sure y'all head over there to 90 Net Market and support. All right, let me go ahead and pull this joint up too. Let me see if I can pull this up, y'all. We did an interview with Ras B brother too. So yeah, pull some of this up. Yeah, y'all getting some good. Y'all getting some. Y'all getting some good reporting today, ladies and gentlemen.
Facts.
Hold
You
on.
gotta smash that like button.
Hold on, my bad. I ain't seen it.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
All right. Breaking, you there?
Yo.
Yeah. What up?
What's good, bro?
What's up?
All right.
Curry and Curry. What's going on, fam?
What's going on, fam? All right, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate the having you on. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Clear up a lot of this situation that's going on as far as with you and your brother.
Real, man.
And these narratives that's being put out here. And
let's get to it.
Let's
get straight to
it. Let's get straight to it.
All right, so this Ras B brother Ricky. So we're gonna get into a little bit into this, y'all. Y'all can watch these 4 interviews. They on the channel, so y'all can check these Jones out. But I felt it fit this topic, you know, based off the KeKe Palmer thing I got, you know. So we're gonna rehash some of this stuff. So let's get into it.
You know what everybody want to know? What's going on with your brother right now?
You want to be a little more specific?
Yeah.
Like this nigga so grimy, bro. Like,
all right, let me bring it back, y'all.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
after all these years, why?
Well, I'm gonna tell you first.
Having you on, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
Clear up a lot of this situation that's going on as far as with you and your brother.
Real, man.
And these narratives that's being put out here. And
let's get to it.
Let's get straight to it.
Let's get straight to it. You know what everybody want to know? What's going on with your brother right now?
You want to be a little more specific?
Well, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
You know, we seen him on camera standing on top of a building. Yeah, I mean, looking crazy out there. Yeah, I mean, we see him recanting the allegations that he made against your cousin, Chris Stokes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
after all these years, why?
Well, I'm gonna tell you first and foremost. You know, he can't talk, he can't say it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say it. You feel me? You know, he was threatened again. He was forced again. You know, and there's so many other layers. I talked to Jay Bug yesterday for B2K.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was telling me, you know, some things, you know, how he was communicating a lot with my brother, and it was a situation where my brother got into it with some guys, situation, I believe maybe in the studio or something. But there's a person that I know that I believe set it up or has something to do with it. And it's crazy because I don't want to be like no type of person to create no conspiracies or put no information out there, some shit that I don't know about. But every time I hear about a situation, it always connects back to my cousin Chris.
Yeah.
Like this nigga's so grimy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? When I tried to talk and handle this as family behind closed doors, initially in the beginning when I put those videos out, you know, he didn't want to do it. So, you know, the shit got swept under the rug, and you know, shit, man, here we are, man. You know, damn near 20 years later.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, we really never heard him really address this situation. So with Ras B coming out, what made you think far as like with Ras B basically coming out and saying, you know, asking for Chris Stokes' help, like recently asking for his help?
I don't know. You know, my brother told me, you know, he was like, you know, he asked me to call Chris, and I told him, I was like, yeah, all right, I call Chris, but I wasn't calling Chris. I mean, I didn't even have Chris's number to call him. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't contact Chris if my life depended on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, you know, shit, man, we already have a broken family. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no repairing this.
So when he said he needed Chris's help, did he mean like he needed Chris to call the goons off?
No, meaning like, say it again.
Like when he said when he was asking for Chris's help, did he mean like for Chris to call the goons off?
Yeah. That's what I feel and believe in my heart, because bro we was talking before all that stuff went down, when he first broke his arm, and he was telling me, he was like, man, he's like, bro, call Chris, man, he can stop all of this. Call Chris, he can stop all of this. And I'm like, and then I'm asking, I'm like, who? I'm like, what happened to your arm? Like, what are you scared of? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you know what I mean? I've never seen him so fucking paranoid in his fucking life. You feel me? So, he was moving around, you know what I'm saying? He has been moving around, you know what I'm saying? And hopping on different flights, moving around and just not feeling safe, from not being at home to being just moving around different hotels. I don't know. So it got real weird like that week before, according to what every book was telling me. Shit is weird, bro. All I know is, my brother, he don't have his phone. He still don't have his phone.
Right.
The location was last located in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I reached out when everything happened. I really didn't talk to nobody so far. I only spoke to J Boog from B2K. He's the only one that actually reached out, actually gave a fuck about my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On some solid shit. Like, he really, we shopped it. And, there's some few other people, that I didn't know. I reached out to Nelly Nunn. I spoke to her.
Yeah.
And she, I guess she's supposed to get back with me. And same thing with Lemon Hill Plumbing over at Zeus. So, but I haven't really, there's been no involvement. Everybody, everybody's it's just been mostly my family. My mom, my father and my family and everything. But the shit is weird, man. It just really doesn't make sense. The whole story. You know what I'm saying? So the whole recant, there was a letter that was posted on my brother's page. And it said, oh, my brother, he's the one that, I don't know verbatim what was said. It's not Chris, he was my protector. That was bullshit. That wasn't even my brother's words. My brother doesn't even write like that.
Yeah, people was wondering why.
Listen,
that was
listen. He writes it. Listen, in that writing, in that post, it says, oh, some things that happened back in Cleveland. My brother don't have no fucking history in Cleveland. I mean, he was born in Cleveland. I was born there. We left Cleveland when I was like 3 years old. He was like 9 months. He wasn't even 1 year old. So he don't know none of our family back there. Besides my two grandmas that he'll see every now and then, and maybe a couple of my aunties.
Mm-hmm.
So he don't got no history in Cleveland. Nothing happened in Cleveland. Also, Steve was mentioned. Steve is our stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
Him and my brother have always had a good relationship. Me and Steve had a bad relationship. But we don't have no problem anymore. I'm grown. This was many years ago. This is when I was a kid. Obviously, you have a stepdad and you don't like him because he's with your mom and you rather your mom be with your dad. So that whole thing, just and then at the end of the thing, immature all day. Yeah, that
was weird.
That's Chris Stokes. Chris always been a promoter. Every time there was a B2K show, he would always go and promote immature, Marcus Houston. So that was some whole bullshit that came from Chris, that came from them. I don't know who got his phone, who got the password, who, it's like, it's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we triggered your cousin, and he ended up writing us 2 emails.
Right.
I don't know if you knew about that. Yeah. We got contacted by him, and he apparently he said we had a conversation with your brother that he wanted us to send to him and delete our video off YouTube. He said we had 72 hours, and he said you guys better do the right thing.
Right.
What is do the right thing? What are you supposed to do?
Exactly, do the right thing. I was just thinking to go.
What is the right thing?
Spike Lee. Yeah, watching the Spike Lee joint.
He needs to do the right thing.
To me.
Yeah, he needs to do the right thing, and he needs to motherfucking open his mouth, and he needs to talk.
Yeah.
So we can see right through his punk ass lies.
So you feel like somebody got a hold of Ras B phone and wrote all that shit and posted it on?
Man, listen. Why did they post it? Why was it posted and then it got pulled down?
Right.
My mom and dad, they know my brother.
Yeah,
I know my brother. I ain't never seen him so scared, so motherfucking paranoid in his life.
Right.
Damn.
Call me and tell me to call Chris. Why? Call Chris. Why? Because Chris sent some niggas. That's what I believe. I can't prove it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child of God, and so is my brother. I moved on with my life. This shit is so fucking old. I can't even believe I'm talking about this shit.
Right.
That's what we talking about. Like, this shit has been going on for over a decade now. Like, over a decade.
Yeah.
And it's continuing. And let's just be real. Your brother be bringing that shit up a lot of times. And you brought it up. and y'all should if that really happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy that nothing was done about it.
My nigga.
But you got brothers. But you got brothers like R. Kelly sitting in jail. You know what I mean? They had Bill in there, which I mean,
we was the first. Hey, we was the first Me Too, but they swept that shit under the rug. So it is what it is. I moved on. Like I said, I'm over here doing amazing things with my life, bro, and I really don't have time. This shit does not benefits me.
Basically, that's something that you healed yourself from, and they keep trying to open up old scabs and shit. Basically.
Well, my brother, I don't know that I don't know that he's had counseling for it.
Yeah,
I know I have. I even went as far as taking therapy. You know what I'm saying, to the next level. I wrote a whole book, so it's that was.
All right, so let me forward this a little bit, y'all. Oh, that's when Chris Stokes supposedly.
Yeah, that's some wild shit. When he said they were the first Me Too.
Yeah, it kind of
wow,
was,
bro, and it was swept under the rug. That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
That's what I don't think he understand. Like what he's doing, it don't even make sense. They're going on. He's just wasting his time.
Out.
All right,
can revisit that shit.
Yeah, I mean, Ras B, and I know you seeing
as with conversations and situations, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's crazy, man. Motherfuckers want to keep bringing this shit up and acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you smart and then you know what I'm saying? Like anybody with common sense is going to see like, shit, man, after 20 years, the story been the motherfucking same. My brother don't have a reason to go back and revisit that shit. He already moved fucking life. You feel me? So where the fuck all this weird ass shit come from? You know what I'm saying? Right. All of a sudden, as Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston is trying to emerge and come out and start doing shows and act like they haven't been canceled. The fuck?
Yeah, and now you seeing, these niggas popping up everywhere together. Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston. Yeah, look, popping up.
Hey, Marcus standing in the back acting like he a star. Nigga, step up next to Chris, nigga, and talk for yourself, nigga. Stand in the back like he a star as Chris is talking for him.
Yeah. So
wow.
I mean, the things that came out in the past about him touching, Ras B, and I know you mentioned something about on a Tasha K, because remember the Tasha K video on her show when you called in and she asked you about the Chris ever touch you. Can you address that?
Address what in particular? What?
Like, as far as like
Tasha K conversation.
Yeah, as far as like Chris Stokes touching you. She asked you a question about Chris Stokes touching you, and you said, yeah.
Yeah, that shit, man. This nigga was like 10 years old or some shit, man. You know what I mean? Like 9 or some shit. Niggas was real young.
Trigger woman.
That's man, and shit, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? That was just some shit that when kids learn shit and they kind of go emulate the behavior and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that shit was, man. That was 30 years ago.
Damn.
Did you say that conversation wasn't supposed to go out between you and Tasha K? Like she recorded you and
initially, man, she edited the shit, but whoever was listening initially heard, at the beginning we were talking. I thought me and her was having a conversation initially before she went live or whatever, and she was already recording, and it is what it is. I just thought we were having an initial conversation, and it wasn't like I had anything to hide, but I just thought that she was very insensitive. You know what I'm saying? She was asking some real like whack ass questions, like who asking some details, like that's some weirdo ass shit. It's like, are you as an adult, are you obsessed with talking about little kids?
Oh, she was going into detail, asking you to go into detail of how you guys were touched and all of that.
Yeah, who want to talk about kids, bro? Like that's some that's some real pedophile perv ass shit. Like nobody don't want to talk about shit that kids did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or shit that happened with kids. Nobody want to talk about.
She's taking. And that's like jeopardizing your mental health, because that's like her trying to take you back to that moment and shit.
Man,
and reopen those wounds. Like trying to talk about detail.
Bro, she act like this shit just came out yesterday. This shit came out damn near 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like details is already out there. Ain't nothing to talk about. Shit. Like I said, I moved on. We're not talking about that. That's not what we're here to talk about.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, I wanted to ask you something about what Ras B said too, as far as like he didn't release those videos that came out. He's saying someone else released all those videos of him talking about the allegations and shit that happened between him and Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston. He was saying that someone else released. This is later on. He said someone else released those videos. Is that true or?
Yeah. I was silly. I was goofy. I was dumb. That was me. I put all the fucking videos out.
Oh, so you was the one put all the videos out. Okay.
Yeah, NQ at Worldstar. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is when he admitted that all those videos Ras B was putting out, his his brother was just recording them and putting them shits on Worldstar. Them shits was going viral. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, because I didn't understand what he was saying. As far as like he was saying, oh, I didn't put all the videos out. It was someone else. So he did bring your name up and saying that
he know I shot the videos, but he didn't press publish. I did.
Yeah,
that was always me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, rest in peace, Q from Worldstar, man.
Yeah, you know what you think about? Hold on, real quick.
Shout out to Sean Davey Way in the building.
Let's address that real quick. So did you have a relationship with Q from Worldstar?
Yeah, man, that was my homeboy, bro.
It was a lot of conspiracies revolving, you know what I mean, around him. You know anything about that? Like his death was like suspicious and all of that.
Nope. All I know is they took that company from him.
That's all you know. He died and then they took the company. Okay. He died, y'all, and then they took the company. All right.
Dang. So that's the it's a crazy situation, man. But yeah, let's I definitely want to talk about Ras B, the update on Ras B. So is he in some type of facility getting help? What's the situation?
Well, after whatever the fuck got him paranoid.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know my brother smoked weed, so that's the only thing I know that he smokes. So, I'm just like, somebody had to like clearly put something in his weed or something. Like, I don't know. What else am I supposed to think? I'm just thinking, looking at common sense. Like,
yeah,
man, like what else? What is or nothing at all? Or he was really fucking scared.
Yeah.
He told me, he was like, man, I don't want to. He's like, bro, I don't want to be in this hospital. I don't want to do this shit. You know what I mean? He's like, tell mom to come. Tell dad. My dad was there. My mom was there. He didn't want to. I know he didn't want to get us. I don't blame him. Shit, I would have been scared too to being a doctor in a hospital with some motherfuckers, and I'm being chased around, and motherfuckers is threatening me and forcing me. And I don't know, man.
I felt like he was getting intimidated behind the scenes, and that's why he came out the way he did. And that was my opinion on it. But it's like you confirming my opinion.
Man, I know my brother, homie, and I talked to Jay Bulls from B2K yesterday, bro. He told me, he's like, bro, if you find out anything about, these motherfuckers that was threatening your brother, he heard some motherfuckers threatening my brother. He heard some motherfuckers telling my brother to get out the car or some shit, or get out the house or car or some shit. Some motherfuckers, man. So Jay Bug, everyone to say something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That's our conversation that we had. Like,
so if they told him to get out the car, that means he was pushed out that car. You remember?
Yeah, that's how his arm broke.
Yeah, his arm got broke because somebody pushed him out the car. So like his brother said, goon.
Yeah, because he kind of had like a compound fracture, like his bone.
Right. Goons.
His bone was poking out his damn arm and shit.
Right.
Like his wrist bone was poking out. You know what I mean?
That was a crazy situation, man. Yo, if y'all haven't already, man, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just getting in here, smash that like button.
Yeah, we doing good with the likes. We over 223.
Right.
Yeah, 223. So we doing good with them likes. I appreciate y'all.
When the last time this nigga even showed himself? What was that
Ras
Zeus
B?
Network shit, right?
Nah, he's been active after that. I guess they trying to put together some type of B2K reunion still again. I guess. Yeah.
And that's a crazy unresolved situation right there.
Facts.
Because it's like if that dude was really doing all that stuff and he's still out there, and it, like we said before, Robert is locked up, but that man's still out. That's wild. That's wild, bro. Then we don't, we don't know if any of this shit is true or not. We can't confirm it or not. We wasn't there, but I don't feel like niggas would lie about something like this. Like, I don't feel like somebody would just make this type of shit up, especially a dude, because you wouldn't even want to admit to some shit like this happening to you.
Right.
So yeah, this is wild right here, bro. Got Tubi popping, and R. Kelly is in jail.
We've been divided for so long. Families stick together.
That's true.
Arm that was broken in half. So
He said he jumped out of the car.
Yeah. Yeah, and just like when me and Boog was talking, we was just like that shit. We wasn't buying it. That shit didn't make no sense.
More like thrown out of the car, you think?
I mean, I don't know. All I know is what I ain't never heard him beg me. Never heard him beg for Chris Stokes to call him. Which also one thing, Tim telling Chris to call me, that's one thing. Then what talking to me, he was like, yo, tell brother, only you can stop this. Please call Chris, man. Tell him, man, please, man. Tell him, please, man. Only he can stop this. Only he can stop what?
That's what he said.
Tells, bro. So I don't know. Boog said it ain't Chris. Of course, obviously he's gonna protect Chris or not, or just politically correct and not say Chris's name or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Houston is his cousin. So I, what I'm saying? But that's, I can't speak for him. All I know is he came at me 100. He reached out to me and behalf of my brother, gave me some information and shit that I didn't have.
Well, we had asked your cousin Chris to come on the show, and he said he don't do that no more. He said he'd rather send Marcus to come on the show. So
that's what he said.
Yeah, he said he said Marcus is his assistant. I'm like, damn, after all these years, this nigga is still his assistant?
Man,
I mean, he a grown ass man. Like, he established his own.
Hey, you see Romeo with the patch on where he's patch on his eye and shit, he was an immature. If you go to his Instagram, he's actually coming out with some type of documentary. So
shit.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. It's some little clip on his Instagram. If y'all go there, I think his Instagram is City of nigga, man.
That's
him, he just gonna shoot.
Dang.
Oh man.
He came for that fade because he really
That's true.
Oh, he gotta catch the fade with you and your brother.
You gotta fight first, bro.
Yeah, because your brother said he wants to fade.
I'm not fighting fear.
Yeah.
Nigga, we can bring whatever we want to bring to this fight, nigga. This fight right here, nigga, we get to bring whatever we want.
And this is crazy because this is your blood cousin you talking about.
Man, fuck that nigga, man.
That's what's making this shit so twisted.
That nigga's a coward, bro. Like I said, I moved on, bro. I ain't here.
I mean, it sounds like some Jerry Springer shit. Like, this weirdo, like some twisted shit. Yeah, some weirdo shit. Yeah.
Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga, bro.
Dang.
But you still family at the same time, so y'all really don't want to go that far. With each other because y'all still family.
Ain't no family. We've been divided for so long. Family stick together.
That's true. I feel that.
So he basically he's a relative. He's not family. He's just a relative.
Damn, man.
That nigga, a distant relative.
Dang, so that nigga distant relative. So you basically saying he got to catch the fade with you and your brother.
Man, listen, bro. He can't shit with my brother now. My brother shit is, as you can see, his shit is done.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't think that shit gonna help back? Yeah.
Hey, my brother, knowing him, he just gonna shoot.
Dang.
Oh man.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So shit. I still got a fade left in me. A couple of them.
Yeah. Right. So it would have to be like
I'm cool with fading. Like I said, I already moved on. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if he want me to talk good about him, then you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, this nigga realized he came for that fade because he knows that that's his only way of admitting it. Without coming out directly saying, yeah, if you pull up for that fade, at least we know that he's taking responsibility.
Yeah. Do you think he ever gonna own up to that shit, man? Or he just gonna
because he got stuff that's sealed. He got files, he got stuff that's sealed in California. Stuff that he did when he was previously years before he came into the industry. He ain't new to this shit.
Dang. He ain't gonna never own up to it because if he owned up to something like that, he'd be in jail for a very long time.
Man, hey. I heard that Jehovah's Witness shit, you know what I'm saying, is a code. No disrespect. You know what? I don't want to say Jehovah's Witness shit because there's people that are Jehovah's Witness, so I don't, no disrespect to Jehovah's Witnesses, but my cousin, he make a mockery out of the organization. And, it's just crazy, man.
That's what he mean when he said he saved? He's Jehovah's Witness?
Man, I don't know. I've heard things about him being a part of Skull and Bones. I can't confirm that. You know what I'm saying?
Bones. I thought that was an all-white organization. I ain't know they let niggas into Skull and Bones.
Man, you let niggas sucking Jimmy.
Dang. Yeah, the Boule is an extended version of Skull and Bones. The Boule is the black organization of the secret society that came out of Skull and Bones. So now it's still all that shit's still connected. So you think he's part of some type of society and shit?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. When you've been in the business this long, you're a part of everything.
Right.
So the fact he's able to do business with Tubi.
Right.
Yeah, and the fact that BET's willing to still do business with a guy that hasn't cleared his name.
He a canceled guy. He's still doing business. You're right. He had to be connected because look where R. Kelly at right now.
In jail. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So you think Chris is connected more to R. Kelly? Shit.
That's obvious because look what Chris got Tubi popping, and R. Kelly is in jail.
But R. Kelly had more shit popping than Chris could ever have.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
but,
true.
See,
but it don't matter if you in jail and they take your catalog.
That's it right there. You just said the key word.
Oh yeah, I know.
Catalog.
Yeah. That shit ain't gonna matter if you in jail.
Ain't nothing Chris that could do to add up to that R. Kelly catalog.
Oh yeah, we know that. Man, we know that. That's not even a question.
You don't got to
talk about the position that they in
go
right
ahead.
now.
Yeah. Go ahead. What you just gonna say?
Not saying Chris don't have a music catalog. What artist has he really impacted? I mean, other than B2K, what artist has really reached the level? Like, okay, Janae. People don't know that he's been secret success behind Janae through Taz. That's his partner. So she's the front. You know what I'm saying? And Chris gets overrides and gets paid in the back. You know, as she travels around with Janae and shit. But and then he's got the publishing and shit that he does through that he takes from the artists and shit. Yeah, he's man, real fucking slime bag. I don't blame him for leaving the music industry. Nobody wants to do business with him. I mean, it's easy to do a movie. You know what I'm saying? You can make your own set. Whoever you paying gonna kiss your ass for the day.
Yeah.
Why they gonna set? I mean, he ain't doing movies at Paramount. He ain't doing movies at Fox.
Nah, he on Tubi TV and BET. You know what I'm saying? God damn, let me play this real quick.
I done gave the jails too many years.
All right, I know they gonna try to get us for copyrights and shit. As far as with that,
run that.
Yeah,
now run that shit. It's credited.
Yeah, I got niggas in the grave.
I never thought I'd be in this position and being a dad. I'm willing to take this charge for motherfuckers that haven't done nothing for me. That shit don't get no respect around here.
Oh, so that's the Romeo with the patch on his eye from Immature.
Yeah.
Dang. So he coming out with I wonder if he ever released that documentary. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Yo, if y'all ain't smashed that like button, please make sure y'all smash that like button. If y'all haven't, subscribe to this channel if you haven't.
Yeah, man, that's wild, man. That's crazy how all these years this stuff still going on. Stuff is still coming out. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, have we ever heard Diddy doing, like, we heard little things here and there, but it seemed like Diddy did most of this shit with adults. You got a little stuff there and there saying he was messing around with kids like Usher and all that, but it seemed like a lot of the shit that he's being accused of is with adults. Yeah, but then what is he really being accused of? You know what I'm saying?
Well, they've always, like we said, they had someone to be in handcuffs.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If they actually had something on him, he'd be in handcuffs. Yeah, he'd be in jail right now, for sure. That's what I'm saying. This shit, it'd be suspicious. That shit is crazy, man. And I can't get that out of my head where he's saying like, yeah, we was the first Me Too. You know what I'm saying? What Ricky said, we was the first Me Too, but it was swept under the rug. And that's facts. Cause shit was coming out about them way before that Me Too movement shit started.
Facts.
And nothing was done about it. No type of investigation, no movements, no nothing.
I'm gonna share this interview to the community tab. Actually, I'm gonna share both interviews, so y'all can watch these.
Right? Yeah, y'all could definitely go and watch them 4 interviews, man.
Let me share them real quick to the community board, so y'all can watch.
Like we said, it's still 50% off on the shop if you spend $55 or more with discount code NDLive50. Y'all know our products. Top quality. I mean, we don't got no chemicals in any of our hair care, skincare products. CBD products is grown naturally. You know what I'm saying? Everything's top quality. Y'all know we ship fast. You know what I mean? We definitely appreciate all y'all who've been shopping with us. The links to the shops is pinned to the top. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is wild. There's some wild shit going on out here in this world, man. Some wild shit going on in this world.
All right.
Yeah, you know one
That's
thing, these niggas erratic behavior and shit. It's because all the abuse that they went through. Niggas like Orlando and all that. Like people was clowning them for the hard drug usage and all that. But people gotta realize that's like trauma that he's reenacting.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's trauma that he's reenacting. You know what I mean? Raz, all them niggas, they reenacting the trauma.
True.
That's what it is.
True.
Cause a lot of that shit. I mean, he was on here saying that it was, you know what I mean, he moved on, but you could still tell it hurt. Like you can hear it in his voice. I mean,
Yeah.
especially when your own family do some shit like that to you. It's wild, bro.
True.
It's some wild shit that people gotta live through.
True. True.
You don't really move on from that. Like you do, like you learn to live with it, but you don't really ever truly move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. And yeah, you could tell he was still,
Yeah, he was definitely.
Yeah.
You could,
Like
yeah,
you
you
said,
could
it
definitely
broke
hear the hurt in his voice, bro.
Like you said, it broke his family up because some people was forced to go, like I guess, their parents was real close. Like if
That
like
shit
you
is
said,
crazy, bro.
it broke his family up. So yep.
And like you said, shit was swept under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
They only took it They only took the Me Too shit serious when Cosby was mentioned in the Weinstein shit.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Let me share this interview to Taisha. Yeah, we got like quite a few of these interviews on here about the whole Disney, Nickelodeon, or industry people we interviewed.
Yeah, we approaching that 2-hour mark. We about to
wrap it up. So yeah, so
check.
we gonna hold on. Let me share these.
Yeah, this is definitely a crazy ass world, boy. In that industry. And you got niggas that still trying to get into that industry while it's collapsing.
Yeah.
Niggas still want to get into that industry. Niggas still got, I mean, and the shit is collapsing. That industry is not gonna last another decade, bro.
No,
Like even like the music industry is declining. You see niggas.
Well, the music industry is
sales down.
No, the industry is revamping. They're signing deals with the AI companies now. So that's who they signing their deals with.
Well, I'm talking about the old way of how the industry niggas is still trying to be a part of that. You got niggas that still trying to be a part of that.
Yeah. But that old way.
While it's like trying to get on the Titanic while that shit is sinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Cause that shit is definitely tanking. And like you said, it's definitely orchestrated because they move into a different system.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy, bro.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Share both interviews to the community tab, community wall, so y'all can watch those interviews entirely because there's a lot of information in those interviews.
It damn sure is.
And we poured a lot of information out of them in them interviews. So if y'all missed them, definitely go back and check them. Like we said, $55, 50% off. Make sure y'all support the shops. And I don't know, man. This is a fire live stream.
Fact.
I think, shout out to the replay game.
Yep.
So on that note, we're gonna catch up on y'all next live stream, y'all.
Peace.
We the Curry brothers, night and day network. We bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth we chase greatness. In the darkness we shine like the brightest stars, using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game. Never staying the same. Night and day network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
What's up, family? It's Isaiah Curry. You been looking raggedy lately? Cause you having trouble finding the right products for your beautiful melanated bodies? Skin so ashy you look albino? Head so dry and nappy you can start a fire with it?
When's the last time somebody comes in here?
Well, look no further, family, because we got you covered over here at Night and Day Shopping Network. We team up with other black entrepreneurs to bring you the best self-care products for us melanated brothers and sisters. And don't feel left out, white people. You can use them too. All the products are all natural and chemical free. We got some raw shea and cocoa butters, body washes, coconut hair conditioners, yucca root shampoo, gift boxes, and gel and oil for your hair locks. All from black-owned companies. It's way better than that crap from Walmart and the dollar store. Shit. So click the link in the description box below and go get you some at nightanddayNetmarket.com.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button. Push